Connecting to cloud. Okay. So guys, welcome. Today is one of my first SEO basics session. It's primarily intended for business owners. And the idea is for business owners to understand what is SEO and if it's relevant, applicable for their business, and whether they should use SEO for their business or not. And that's what we're trying to do today. And so it's going to be highly interactive. I don't have a set presentation or anything like that. I have some concepts I want to talk about and then actually get into your businesses. So feel free to introduce yourselves and give us your background. And yeah, tell us about you. Oh, Amol, are you there? Your camera's gone off again, I think. Who wants to start first? I think Amol is having some technical challenges with his mic or camera. Oh, there, you're back.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, start with the basic. When we begin with ABC.
Right. That's true. But tell us about your business, and because I know a little bit about your business, but for the benefit of the others who are also on this
So
meeting.
we do corporate training. We do a lot of compliance training, and particularly more in compliance, we do something called safety training, which is like, well, it's actually, if it is person to person, it is face to face, it is half day theory, half day practicals. But since COVID, now we moved almost completely virtually on the virtual platform. I mean, entirely on the virtual platform. Now, probably in 24, we might get back to a little bit of face-to-face in this. So it's more in terms of that training.
Okay, so training kind of thing, right?
That's one area. And the other area is that I also have an NGO. And we prior to COVID again, all this is because after that is not really picked up much. But been very, very active in that space, again, in schools and colleges, doing safety training and things like that. That's from my side. Thanks, Rishi.
All right, great. Who would like to go next? I can see right after Amol is actually Zarin is there. Zarin, would you like to go first? Tell us a little bit about your business. Your mic is muted, so you'll have to unmute your mic and then you'll be yes.
Actually, I wouldn't know if it is a business, but the whole idea is I've been running this course for many, many years. It's a Montessori teacher training course.
Okay.
And we want to advertise for it a lot.
Okay.
Because to get students is always difficult.
Okay.
So got it. It's been my life.
Okay. Okay. Great. Good. We'll take a look at Montessori and see what people are searching on Montessori, and then we'll see if it's applicable for you. Great. Great. Okay. Thanks, Zarin. Let's take a look at the next person here. I think there's some chat that came up over here. Who wrote over here? Mandar. Hi, Mandar. So you said, I'm an AI assistant. Oh, this is your AI assistant. Okay, Mandar, do you have some AI assistant software running in the background? Let's see. Who would like to go next? Abdul Rahman. Would you like to unmute your mic and tell us about your business a little bit? And then we'll see if SEO is useful for you. Okay, looks like Abdul is not able to unmute his mic. Let's go to the next person. Hi, Adila. Adila, I think we sent email back and forth. You want to unmute your mic, Adila, and tell us about your business? We don't have a very talkative audience today. Amol is not. Okay, Jatin. Jatin, what about you? Would you like to open your mic up and tell us a little bit about your business? You guys can unmute, right? What's wrong with everybody? Have they just joined the webinar and nobody's here except for Amol and Zarin? And I know I spoke to Shuba. Yeah, Shuba, you want to go?
Sure.
Yeah, tell us about your business.
I'm just at the stage where I'm establishing my business. So I'm a healer, I'm a shaman. So I have all these programs that I offer people. So I'm just getting out there, with technology, trying to figure out, how everything works and, be in the market, how to be in the market. which is
Yeah.
why I signed up for this, to understand what are these things,
Right.
and it,
Right.
it is something that can help me, get better at, at reaching people. And yeah, that's why I'm here.
Cool. Shaman and healer. We'll check out what is out there and we'll see whether SEO is good for you. Yes, Adila, hi. Your mic is open. Hi. Can you say hi to us? We can't seem to hear you. All right, Jatin, you want to give it a shot? See if your mic is working.
Hi, I just away from my desk.
We figured. Tell us about your business. What do you do, Jatin?
So I am a broker. I do financial products distributions of mutual funds, insurance, and financial planning, and everything. All
Okay.
those things.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I do
Fine.
have a website, a very basic one, and I did some YouTube videos earlier. Just want to go through run up and see if I can, optimize some of my digital stuff.
Right. Right.
And see how can I unlearn and relearn some of the things which I already know, or maybe I can learn something new today.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Great. We'll take a look at mutual funds and see what keywords, what search volumes going on, and we'll see if it makes sense to do SEO for your business or your website. Okay. Great. Anybody else wants to go? Anand, your video is on. Hi, how are you? Your mic is muted though. We're just basically checking with everybody what business they're from, and we're basically here to identify whether SEO will be useful for them or not. So you want to talk a little bit about your business, Anand?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a coach who works with the in the education segment with the teachers, that's both in school and college level. Then I also help the business owners to grow their business. So given both these things, you said that this is for business owners. If
Yes.
I'm good for business owners, I want to at least be aware of it.
Sure.
And if someone says, I want this, then
Yeah.
I know whom to come to.
All right.
But at least I should have the basic
understanding
of what is what.
Sure.
And that's my main purpose today, Rishi.
Fabulous. Great. Awesome. So coach and in your education field. Okay, great. Anybody else would like to talk about their business? I have a few sample businesses which we can start with, but if somebody who's keen to get their business analyzed, then unmute your mic and talk to us a little bit about your business. Hi, Manoj. Happy morning. I know it's evening, but happy morning.
Rishi, happy morning to you.
Happy morning. It's always happy morning. No matter what time of the day Manoj comes on a call, it's happy morning.
Yeah, first time in a day is a morning.
Good to have you here. So we're just generally going through people's...
Yeah, how are you now?
I'm doing much better. As you can see, I'm sitting fine now.
Good. Keep
Yes.
it up. Good.
Yes. Thank you. Great. Okay, great. Anybody else wants to talk about their business and use it as a sample? Just go ahead. We'll take one more person's business and then we will dive into the ones that have already talked about their business, and I'll talk about what is SEO and how to know if it's right for you. Does anybody else want to go? We had Jatin who talked about mutual funds. Zarin talked about Montessori courses, which is looking for students. Shuba is a healer. Jatin is into mutual funds, as I said. Amol is into training, security training or something like that. Anand is a coach. We've got a few names and businesses. If anybody else wants to go, one more. Hey, Manoj. Hi, good to see you.
Hi, Rishi. Happy to be here. Good to see you here.
Happy New Year. Is that how long is it? It's like Feb already.
We are meeting for the first time this year, aren't we?
That's true.
Like
Okay,
you
good.
spoke about happy morning.
Any time of the year is
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year. All right, great. Manesh, you want to quickly just say what it is that you do? We could use
Yeah.
yours or business also as a
Sure.
reference point.
Yeah,
go ahead.
thanks. So I conduct courses mainly on neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, which is the language of the mind.
Right.
So I train people to become certified as NLP practitioners, master practitioners, NLP trainers also. Plus, I conduct corporate trainings around behavioral functions, skills, and leadership, soft skills. even some basics of finance, because being from a finance background, basically, some finance for non-finance kind of things also. So,
I see. Wow. That's quite a range of
yeah,
coaching you do.
but my
Okay.
niche, I would say, is NLP.
NLP. All right. Fantastic. So great. I think we've got a lot of samples to look at and search for. So what we're going to do now is based on all of you talked a little bit about your businesses, we're going to identify what is the keywords. Okay. So SEO, if you look at if you break it up, it stands for search engine optimization. So, everybody knows that the most popular search engine is Google, and then there are others like Bing and YouTube and other search engines are there, which people go to and search for something that they want. Either they want information about something, or they're wanting to look for something they want. Either it's a product or a service, they want to get it. They're looking for it. That's why, when people do advertising based on search, it's the highest click cost, but the intent also is the highest, right? I mean, I would say right at the top would be referrals. Like if somebody says, hey, do you know somebody? Do you know a coach? Do you know an NLP coach? And I'll say, yeah, I talked to Manoj. This is his number. That is like the ultimate. You can't beat that. A referral is way up there in terms of helping somebody to close business up. But the next best thing after a referral is search, because there is intent, right? Nobody will just search for no reason. People search because they're like, hey, I'm interested in NLP. Let me see what is there in NLP, and we search for it, or Montessori, or mutual funds, or whatever. So if they're searching for your product or for your service, the chance of it getting converted into business is second after the referral, right? And then we have the third form of awareness, which is you're going to meta platforms like Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn. You're on some social media site and you're just swiping on your phone and you're browsing through and you see something that sounds interesting. You see a video or you see an image and it says something over there, and you kind of get it, your attention gets drawn to it, and then you click there to learn more about what it is. You may or may not buy, but that's the third level of getting people to be aware of your product or service. Referral will be highest closure, like 90% deal is closed, 90-95%. I would say search is like about 50-60%. And if you're just watching something, you're just passively looking at something and you find something interesting, it's about 20%, 10% conversion in terms of the ratio. So that's why SEO is kind of like in the middle. Now, if you go to Google Ads, and you put your ad, it'll come right up there. The moment you match that keyword, your ad will appear and they click it, and then they'll go to your website and they can learn about what it is that you're offering. They may fill up your contact form, or they may call your phone number, or they may WhatsApp you, depending on what you've done on your website. So ads, you have to pay per click. So if you have a budget that is like, say, $500 a day or $1,000 a day, if the click cost is, say, 50 rupees, after 10 clicks, your $500 gets exhausted. Or if you're putting 1,000 rupees per day on a Google ad, then after 20 clicks, your ad will stop showing, even if people are searching for that keyword, because you've exhausted your clicks, your budget for the day. SEO is similar, but you're not paying per click, because you're just organically making sure for those keywords, your website or your map will come up to the top. And that's what we're going to look at to see what kind of businesses, what are the kind of search volumes that are happening, and then is it worth investing in the technology to get optimized and then come on the top of Google searches, so that you're not paying for every click. 100 people click, it doesn't matter. You'll always be there on the top. But keep it up over there is an investment in terms of time and effort, which is actually translates to money. So depending on your business, we'll dive into which is the most appropriate solution for you. All right. So since I remember NLP last, that maybe Manoj did that deliberately. He came in last and said, let me put my suggestion in. So we'll go with NLP first, but let's take a look at NLP and see what comes in. And then we'll go to the other businesses as well. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second here. Okay. Just checking the chats to see if there's something here. No. Share screen. All right. So I'm going to search for NLP coach, right? And see what happens. So there's a website called nlpcoach.in, and that's pretty much at the top. It's the first hit, right? And then below that, there are lots of courses from Udemy on certified NLP practitioner. And then there's a website called LLP India. Be an NLP coach. That is if you want to become one. And then there's NLP training. What is NLP? So people who want to know what it is. And then again, we have this nlpcoach.in website has come back again. So this is pretty much the first thing that comes up. But before I get into this, I want to take you to this website called SEMrush. And I've already opened it. You guys can take a look at this. You can get a free account over here, where if I type NLP coach, I want to know in India, what are the number of people that are searching for NLP coach? And interestingly, it's about 590 searches per month. Okay. And if I were to figure out how to rank it organically, the difficulty is about 49%. It's not very easy, but not very difficult either. But proper SEO experts will probably rank it in about 6 months to the page 1. So, so if you look at India, it's about 590. DE, I think, would be Germany, and it would be Netherlands, I think, USA. It's about 720 searches per month, but India is following at around 500. So about 590 people are typing NLP coach. But about NLP coaching is about another 590. NLP coaching academy is about 170. NLP coach meaning is not an intent-based keyword. So I would never want to rank or run an ad on NLP coach meaning or NLP life coaching. That's about 110. And then you can see all the relevant 293 keywords like this to see which ones do I want to rank on, right? So this is, of course, just taking one particular keyword. By the way, when you go to Google and search for someone like me who's into digital marketing, so if you look at digital marketing agency in Mumbai, now because I am in Chembur, right, I will come up on the top in the Google map. So when you leave a city name like Mumbai or Chembur, right, it will not show a website, it will actually show your office address. And maps is another way of optimizing your company so that people can then go check out your website, or if they click more about you, they can get to know there's a call button, they can request for a quotation and they can see where your address is and what are the services you offer and stuff like that. Of course, they can always go to the website and learn more about you. But it is, if you have any keyword that is with a city name or an area name, locality name, the websites don't get ranked, but the map gets ranked as number 1. Okay. So now, having said that, let's take a look at what is digital marketing agency in Mumbai looking like, because we did that for NLP coach. So let's try searching this keyword and see what is the number. All right. So you can see over here, it says about 8,100 searches in India. Okay. That's in the entire India. Now, the thing is, it always focuses the map on wherever you're searching from. So for example, I am right now in Chembur, so I come to the top. But if I'm sure you guys would search for digital marketing agency in Mumbai and you're all located in different parts of Mumbai or different cities, I may not rank on the top because it is looking at the 5-kilometer radius of where I am right now. So I'm sure if you guys can try and do a Google search on your phones or your computer that you type digital marketing agency in Mumbai, you won't see me up there at the top. Some other company will be there. So if somebody's in Mumbai, I think Amol, you're in Mumbai, Manoj, you're in Mumbai.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, go ahead, try and see. Sorry, you said something? Somebody said something? Yeah, you guys are, I think Amol, you're in Andheri, right? Manoj, you also, I think, right?
No, I'm
Yeah.
at Prabha Devi.
Prabha Devi and Manoj, you're in Andheri,
Andheri, right?
right? So if both of you guys type digital marketing agency in Mumbai, you'll see there are some other guys over there, correct?
Rishi, I just typed, I'm in Bangalore, you know that.
Yes.
When I typed in Bangalore, and first I got some 3 sponsored, that is ads.
Yeah, ads.
After that, with the map, your name come first. Congratulations.
Right. That actually, that's good you mentioned that. So even though you're way more than 5 kilometer radius from me, I am heavily investing in optimizing my Google Map. So more than half of the time, I'm getting calls from outside Mumbai. Okay, because they are searching for digital marketing agency in Mumbai, and I asked them, you are in Indore. Why are you looking for an agency in Mumbai? They said, नहीं, यहाँ पे इंदौर में शायद agency इतना अच्छा नहीं होगा. They have this perception that a digital marketing agency in Mumbai will be a more professional company to work with. Therefore, so I get a lot of calls from outside, but I get a lot of calls from within 5 kilometer radius in Mumbai. But when people are connecting, looking for a digital marketing agency from outside Mumbai, I like in your case in Bangalore, I was at the top. You will see that there was somebody else that called me from, I think, Raipur. He also said I was on the top on the Google search. So I keep optimizing my Google map and I'm trying to capture as much. I get about anywhere between 50 to 100 phone calls in a month purely based on the map itself. So location-based services you can optimize for yourself. But in the case of, let's go back to Manoj and see NLP, right? The search volume was 590. Okay. But that is, of course, NLP coach. Manoj, can you come back? First of all, tell us, what did you see, Manoj and Andheri and Amol? Let's just get the data.
Yeah, your name came up.
My came up where? In
Yeah.
Andheri?
I did digital marketing agency in Mumbai. The first one was sponsored.
Yes.
Then the second one is someone else, Hitesh Motwani, and then it's you.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
interestingly enough, I even in Andheri came up at least at position number 2. So maybe I might have been running some optimization on my map last 2-3 days. So maybe I'm ranking in Andheri as well. So that's good to know. Sometimes
maybe because it was that the exact words which we searched, which is there in your title also as well. So that's why it's ranking first.
Yeah, I put that in my title to make sure I.
And one more thing, Rishi, when I did just digital marketing agency in Mumbai, your name didn't come up. But that in made a difference. Digital marketing agency in Mumbai kiya to.
Okay. That's great. So yeah, I guess we have to play around with what is the popular keyword and then try and map it. So having a tool like SEMrush, for example, is very, very important. Let me just share my screen again. And here we have this software called SEMrush. Okay. So digital marketing agency in Mumbai is about 8,100. If I remove in Mumbai, let's see if it changes. I think it might be the same. Yeah, it's about the same, 8,100. So I think Google figures out stuff in that area. But anyway, I guess it gives a higher priority for people that are in closer to you, right? Because of in Mumbai, I guess I might have got the higher position. So in your case, Manoj, what would be, let's say, people who would be looking for you, what would they type on Google? Just as a thought process. And then we can check the search one.
NLP trainer.
NLP trainer. Let's try that out. So NLP trainer.
And the interesting part is if someone types only NLP, then Google confuses them even more between neuro-linguistic programming and natural language processing.
Oh, okay. So let's say
even
somebody
on
knows.
ChatGPT, if you type something of NLP, it will by default go to natural language processing.
Correct. Interesting. So now see, if I type NLP trainer, here is India, which is about 1,000 searches per month. Can you see this? 1.0K. So that means if you look at NLP trainer, you got about 1,000 searches, and it's about 52% in terms of the difficulty. Okay, like for example, it says keyword difficulty shows you how hard it will to get to the Google top 10 analyze will take some time to achieve it. But in the case of say best NLP trainer, it's about 14. So this is easier to rank. as the best NLP trainer in India. But the search volume is 260 searches per. So you can optimize your keywords for best NLP trainer in India, top NLP trainers in India, and also NLP trainer.
In fact, there is one trainer, I think he's based in Bangalore. He in his title itself, he has put best NLP trainer in India.
So basically,
and I read his about me page.
Yeah.
It is so much that what we call it as keyword intensive, right?
Yeah, right.
Every paragraph has this best NLP trainer in India. So what makes me the best NLP trainer in India? How to find for a best NLP trainer in India? वो इतना keyword intensive कर दिया उसने.
Yes,
So
yes.
learning from that, yeah.
Right. Of course, this is just getting to the person, right? Once they get to the person, then of course the conversion, like once the inquiry comes in, there's a different help. So people think, yeah, if I rank on the top, मेरा धंधा चालू हो गया. ऐसा नहीं है. So we'll see NLP trainer, and see what comes up. So here we have best NLP trainers. 3 videos are coming up for me. And then NLP coach again is coming up. Is he the guy in Bangalore or somebody else?
यही होगा. Vikram Dhar, I think his name is.
This is the one? Yeah, Vikram Dhar. Correct.
Yeah,
so he's obviously invested heavily in
So he's
SEO.
Lots to learn from the way he has done it.
So if you look at nlpcoach.in, let's take a look at his website. Okay, go back to SEMrush and we'll go to the domain overview, which is on the left over here. And we'll take a look at your competitor and see where he stands. And I'll hit search. So as of right now, his authority score is about 19. So the higher the authority score, the more Google will consider you to be the right candidate for whatever you're doing. Now, he's got about 19,600 backlinks. Okay. So backlinks are basically a link that points to your website. So his NLPcoach.in has got 19,000 backlinks from other websites to his website. And in terms of organic search traffic, he's getting about 3,200 hits per month based on some keywords that he's looking at. So if you look at his keywords, NLP coach, he's coming up number 1. He's getting about 590 searches. He's getting about NLP coaching, life coach certification in India he's got. How to become a life coach in India he's getting. NLP coaching academy he's getting. So he's getting about this traffic on his website because of SEO. All right. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, this is, you can take a look at this later. So just you must know this tool. I'm just copying and pasting this software link over here on the chat. Here is the software. You guys can go get yourself a free account. Once you get your own SEMrush account, you can do some basic checking about NLP. I'm sorry, keyword researches. So you can either check the domain, or you can of your competitor and to find out where he stands, or you can go to keyword overview and actually check out what are the high-ranking keywords, or rather, what is the keyword search for your specific business. So let's take a look at somebody else's business. Anybody else wants to check? Like, for example, Zarin, I think you said you had Montessori courses, correct? Your mic is muted, I think. You want to unmute your mic?
Yeah.
Montessori course. So you want parents who are going to probably look for Montessori, right? But
parents, teachers, anybody. Doesn't make any difference.
No, I mean, are you looking for people who are searching for Montessori courses or schools or institutes?
No, course, Montessori training course.
Oh, so you want to train people to become teachers of Montessori course, is that?
Right.
Okay, let's take a look at the Google search and let's try and search for Montessori training. Let's see Montessori training, what comes up. So Montessori-Mumbai.org is the #1 search. Then the second one is nationalacademy.co. Just zoom this in a bit for you guys to see. Correct. And then the third one is teachertrainingmumbai.com. Okay. And then comes the map actually, where National Academy, Educare Montessori, and Meraki Montessori International. These are 3 locations for places. Okay. So let's take a look at Montessori training. Let's just see what is the kind of search keyword are we talking about. Let's just go and see, is there any search volume for this keyword, right? So we're going to search for Montessori training. And in India, about 2,400 searches per month is happening for all over India. Okay. And Montessori teacher training is about 5,400. Montessori training is 2,400. And Montessori teaching training near me, that's about 1,900. Montessori training near me is again 1,600. Montessori teacher training course again is. So these are all variations. You got about easily 10,000 searches for your, because if you look at it, this is your domain. This is what, if people are searching for this, they are looking for what you have to offer, your service. You understand what I'm saying, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So typically these are, when you see that the search volume is so high, it's like a sure shot. SEO is an investment that will help you, because if you optimize your website to come to the top like the current competitors, then you stand a chance to capture a decent amount of inquiries or leads for your training courses. Of course, once they contact you, to convert them into the subscribing of your course, that's a sale process, which is different, right? So yeah, any questions so far before I go on rambling and talking about SEO? Anybody has questions? Zarin, if you have questions. Anybody else?
So then, yeah, I understand what you said, but if it's just the words, as you're saying, Montessori training,
yeah,
then that is what they'll put in, right, to search.
Yes.
But then your competitors are the ones you do not want to.
No, you gotta have.
I mean, how do you do that? So that will depend on what.
So let's take a look at this. Okay. So let's take a look at one of your top competitor, which is Montessori-Mumbai.org. You're in Mumbai, right?
No, that's me. But
that's you?
Me. Yeah.
Oh, that's you? This is yours?
Yeah. Yes.
You're on the top. What are you worried about?
Yeah, that's because we are also advertising now.
No. This is not advertising. This is not a sponsored ad.
Okay.
If this is you, you're already on the top. I mean, you should be taking the cream of that, because let's take a look at your own website. Let's paste this Montessori Mumbai. All right. Oh, that's you over here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so great. Your current score is around 12. You've got about 373 backlinks, and you got about 200. So you're getting only 200 searches traffic for your website. Okay.
200 per day? No.
Per month. Per month.
Per month.
Yeah. But if you see and let's take a look at the keywords, right? The keyword that you're ranking for is, let's see, Montessori course fees, you're ranking at 1,300 hits per month. Montessori school in Mumbai, you're getting about 480. Montessori training course, you're getting about 720. Tell me one thing. What seems to be the problem? You're getting quite a decent amount of traffic.
Yes, but we don't want it only India.
You want it world over?
World over in certain places.
Okay. But how are the inquiries today? I mean...
No, the inquiries are good, but of course, converting is a sales pitch, as you said, that I understand.
Yes.
Because there are many courses all over the world.
Right.
But because mine is a cheap course, a course that is, people would be interested in.
Right.
So those keywords also would help, I suppose. But at the moment, as I said, I'm advertising on Facebook. So that's why it's up now.
No. If it's up on Facebook, if you're advertising Facebook, it won't impact Google searches.
No.
You are on Google searches. Who's done your website? They obviously ranked it up pretty well.
My website, yeah. My website has been done by my niece, who's through the years improved on it a great deal.
Fantastic.
And therefore, Yeah. And
Yeah.
the husband is an IT guy. So I'm not saying, yeah. But I still feel because we are getting the hits, it's not that.
Yes.
But because we want it as a world market. Because Montessori is being done more in the world, I mean, outside India than inside India.
Is your training course online?
No, that's another problem we face, yes. But because...
I don't understand. If it is not online, why would somebody say from UK come all the way to India for Montessori training?
They do come because it's a very, very popular course.
That's no, but exactly why would they make the trip?
Because it's cheap. Because it's very cheap.
So just to give me some ideas, what does it cost to do it in Mumbai, and what does it cost to do it in the UK, for example?
UK would be, we are only 1 lakh, and they would be about 20 lakhs.
20 lakhs. So they say, okay, so it's worth the trip. They'll even come to see and visit India. Okay, so it's like a Montessori training tourism.
Right.
I see. Yeah, India could be a destination that they would like to come to, to check out India. How long is the course period?
It's 8.5 months. Maybe that's where the hitch is.
Okay. So 8.5 months means they'll have to find some cheap accommodation to stay here for 8 months. So the visa, flight tickets, and everything.
But even then, it's very cheap.
Okay, so are you advertising right now abroad in different countries, or you're not doing that?
A few. Facebook, a few.
Which countries are you advertising?
We are doing things that we would get, think of, like France. People come, Germany, France, and then Philippines, Asian countries.
I see. Interesting.
And now we are starting Africa. I think Africa.
Okay. Well, as far as the website, I think your relatives are doing a great job by putting you on the number 1. It would be interesting to find out if the other people can type this and tell me what they see. I mean, I'm on the website Montessori training, and it's coming montessori-mumbai.org. Can you guys tell us what you see?
Yeah, they are the first. They're on top.
So your
multiple links are there on the top page.
Fantastic. So Zarin, you have no idea, but you're already up ahead.
No, I understand, but to turn it, as you said, to turn it into the student coming for the course.
Oh, that's a sale. That's a sale process. Yeah. I can point you to some direction. Maybe you can write an email to me later after this program, and I can point you to some information which can help you and your sales team work better at how to convert a person, because until you don't give the value proposition very clear, because the way the world works as I see it is fundamentally, I'm just going to give you a brief about that, is that people do things because they see the benefit it is for them. So if a person is able to see in your sales pitch how it's going to benefit them, or even prior to coming to listening to you, if they see, whoa, this is going to benefit me in some way, then sign up becomes easy. Paying the 1 lakh is not an issue, because they'll find out how to get the money to do the course.
Yeah.
And I believe that is really where you could probably use some strength over there. When you can use some techniques to do that. Happy to get on a call with you, maybe post this webinar to talk to you about how to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Can give you some pointers and stuff like that. But great. Awesome. Anybody else would like to go and see where we stand? Anybody else wants to see what keywords they want to try out to see where they stand? And Jatin, did you want to go? Anand, you wanted to go? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's okay. If Jatin wants to go, I'll go later.
Anybody, we can do anybody. What would be your keyword, Anand, if you want to see if SEO?
It's for high school teachers training.
High school. Okay, let's try that.
School teachers.
Okay, let's see. High school teacher training. Okay, let's take a look at that. So as you can see, first is some AI stuff that's coming up. Let's see below that what comes up. We have some teacher training courses in Pune, because I'm here. And then we have a website called collegedunia.com, which is a highly ranked website. Let's open this website and see what this is about.
That would be an aggregator kind of
Right. But anyway, let's take a look at what is the current search volume. Okay, so for example, if I paste this high school teacher training, let's just see what is the search volume right now. Okay, it's not much. Take a look. It's 10. All right, it's very, very low. It's only 10 searches per month, which is, I would never invest my efforts to rank this keyword, right? Okay. So obviously now this is very good. Guys, you must study this. You must understand this, okay? Because I typed the keyword that we thought might be the right keyword to rank on. What is the search volume? 10 searches per month. No point. SEO will not work for this particular keyword because there is such a small keyword. Now, sometimes the search volume may be small, but if it is a very niche, very high-priced product or very high-priced service, then even those 10 searches are like, whoa, man, it's worth investing lakhs of rupees to get those 10 hits at the #1 position, right? So, yes. Any questions you want to ask Anand about this? Any thoughts about this? Any other keywords that you want me to look at?
In-service teachers training.
Sorry, in-service?
Service. I mean, those who are already in service. I'm just trying to, get that.
Okay, let me just take a look at school teacher training. I'm just going, I'm trying to broaden it. Okay, let's see what this is. School teacher. Now, school teacher training has gone up to about 140 searches in India. Okay, then other countries it's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, very low. Okay, so teacher training is their primary. Oh, take a look at this. Primary school teacher training is about 110. Again, very easy to rank. 18 is the keyword, so it's very easy to rank on top. Bihar School of Yoga. Okay, this is yoga. Primary school teacher training near me is about 90 and nursery school is about 70. Interesting. Very interesting. You said, what was the other one?
In-service teacher training.
In-service teacher training.
School be there or in-service teacher training. So that's a good thing.
In-service is one word or two words?
One word. Or maybe a hyphenated. Hyphen.
Okay, let's try this and see what comes up. So in-service training in India is only about 110, which is still better than the other one, right? So that is better. Trained in service teachers in elementary education about 210. In-service training for teachers about 110. In-space service teacher training in Pakistan is 90. And pre-service training for teachers in the Philippines is 90. Okay, great. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I would not recommend you to do search engine optimization at all, right? It would not work for somebody like you in your business, right? Yeah. So this is where I think we are working on your website, Anand, where I think we're looking at Facebook ads. Let's hope, we get people to come from the ads itself, but let's see. Okay, let's try one more. Shuba, you said you were into, what was the keyword you said you're in?
Shaman, I'm also very curious because this is not something.
Shaman, SHAMAN?
Yes.
Is that the word? Shaman? Shaman training or shaman healing? Shamanic healing?
You can, I'm actually curious to know what does shaman show up, like are people looking?
Yeah, sure. Let's try and look at it. As Shaman will go search. Okay. So this is interesting. Okay. Now, the SEMrush software is a paid software. I have to pay like $129 per month for its damn software. So I just want to tell you about this very nice software called SEO Tool Adda. It's they let you buy it for like $249 a month, which is what I've done. I've gone and bought it for only 249 rupees. I'll send you the link to this software. They have some sort of I think they give you like a dashboard affiliate code or something. I'll send you the affiliate code here. Can use this. I'll get some freebie $20 or something if you decide to sign up. So if you ever run out of SEMrush, you can use the link which I pasted on the chat over here for you guys. You can also get your SEOtooladda.com option where they actually give you lots of servers to access the SEMrush software. SEMrush software is free up to a certain searches per day. So if you go to SEO Tool Adda, you can go unlimited searches per day. So let's go back to keyword overview again. And It's a little slower when you go through SEO toolkit, but hey, beggars can be choosers. So, Shaman, Shaman, is that the correct one?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to India and say search and see Shaman kitne log search kar rahe. Okay, so US is about 49,000 searches on the word Shaman. India is about 12,000 searches per month, but that is too generic. And look at the keyword difficulty; it's 78. Where it'll take a couple of years for you to rank on the paid one, right? So what I would suggest is what should we see now? Shaman meaning over here is not a good deal because somebody is trying to learn about what is the meaning of shaman. So I would never want to rank for this. What is Shaman King? I don't know. And
Shaman King is a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's just take a look at view all the 4,055 keywords related to shaman and see what are people searching and what is the search volume. Okay. So let's see. It's searching 4,000 relative keywords on the word shaman. And let's say we have shaman, great shaman, shaman king. Indian shaman is about 720 searches. Then we have shaman. Okay, so shamanic healing is about 480 searches per month. Can you see this?
Yes.
Shamanic healing. And shamans in India, if there was a shamans in India directory, you should get into a directory so that there are about 480 searches per month for people that are looking for that. This would be shamans in India, shamanic healing. Okay, there is obviously one guy called Shaman Derek. I've seen some of his videos, nice, right? But that would not be a very good keyword to rank on because they're looking for this guy, correct? And Korean shamanism, who is a shaman is not so good. The great shaman, shaman card. All right, great. So these are not intent-based keywords. These are people wanting to learn more about it. Now, supposing you look at shamanic practices and you write a blog article and you rank that blog article, and if the article is impressive and somebody's reading the shamanic practices and reads about you or watches your video and comes to you, then you will get the inquiry fastest. In fact, you know what I would suggest? I would say Indian shaman, okay, and shamans in India and shamanic healing. I would say go for a YouTube video and in the title and in the description, make sure that that keyword is there. Okay, you go to like ChatGPT or something and make a video which could be 2 or 3 or 4 minutes long, which will talk about what is shamanism and why it's a good thing, and people should be getting from that 2-3 minute video a basic understanding of what is shaman and why I should go to a shaman for healing purposes. And at the end of that video should be your contact information, like how to get in touch with you, or tell them to go to your website, or say, look at the description and go to my website, so that they can continue to follow through, right? Yeah. And then they'll eventually connect with you, because when they get to your website, then they'll see, oh, there's a WhatsApp number here, call you on WhatsApp or ping you or do whatever. So YouTube videos can rank really very, very fast, like within 24 hours, it can rank to the top. But you got to make a good YouTube video, number one. You got to go to a very good thumbnail, right? And make sure it has the words should be big on the YouTube thumbnail, because that is what will come up. When you see a YouTube video, for example, let's take shamans in India, let's say, okay? Shamans in India, right? Now this is AI. See, secrets of Manali, amazing shamans of India. See, shamans in India, shamans of India. Now this, the dancing warrior, is getting the #1 hit right now. Okay. The next one is divinity and healing in the tradition of shamanic practices. See, both those are very, very high. Can you see that? Both the videos that came up for the keyword, which was shamans in India and shamanic healing, right? So I would suggest for you, the best thing would be to do a YouTube video and check with ChatGPT or something. What would be to rank on shamans in India or shamanic practices or shamanic healing? Can you tell me what are the things to talk about in that video? And he'll give you some options. Then you make a video of that, put it up on your YouTube channel, and in the title and in the description and in the tags, make sure those keywords are repeated. And within 24 hours, I promise you, you will come on the top of this ranking because it's a fresh video. You can even put shamanic practices in 2024. So people will like, oh, latest news on shamanic practices, right? So that is something that will help you to beat the existing videos that are there, even though they are been around for some time. Okay, because YouTube and Google are kind of interlinked. So even though you're searching on Google, if they feel like, oh, this is better to show the YouTube video because it looks like that's what the person wants to know. So that's another aspect of it.
Amazing.
Any questions? Yes. Yes.
So
Any questions from anybody else on SEO basics?
So SEO, we need to look into the keywords that people are searching for, how it is working, and then we can take a decision whether it is worth going for SEO or not worth going for SEO. So
exactly.
That is one lesson from here. And second part of it is performance marketing, or this ad-based marketing is another one that anyone could start approaching and seeing how it goes, so that their business can be moved up. These are the two lessons I got, Rishi. Is it right?
Yeah. So the important thing to remember is SEO, depending on where it is, can take time. Like on a website, to come to page 1 and rank up on the positions may take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year to get to the top. So you have to do a lot of work to make sure that happens. If it is ranking on a Google map, your office address, and you want to rank within a 5-kilometer radius, that can happen as fast as 1 to 3 months. And we do that. Okay. We help customers with that. And ranking on the YouTube video is as fast as 24 to 48 hours. It's like really, really fast. Running an ad, whether it is on Google or on Meta platform, will give you instant results. The moment your ad starts running, you'll be at the top. But you're paying for every impression or click. Meta charges you for the impressions. Google charges you for the clicks. So the clicks on Google is pretty expensive. It's not cheap. So you'll pretty much run out of your budget in the day while your ad is being shown. People say your ad was shown for 500 times and it got clicked 15 times, and then each click was $50 and you ran out of money. Then it will not show you an ad till the rest of the day, till 12 midnight, and then again your ad will start showing. Facebook will just say, what is your daily budget? And you say like $500 a day. Okay, in the day we will show it evenly across. We will show impressions will cost you 0.04 paise or something. So therefore you will get, you will be allowed 30,000 impressions. And impressions means people are just swiping and they see the ad. That's what an impression is. So Facebook, whether you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook, when you're swiping through your phone, the ads keep coming in between, and that's an impression. So in your case, Anand, we are actually going to Facebook because the budgets are capped, limited, and you're not paying per click. You're just paying for the impression. But then again, we're targeting teachers based on our setting up of your ad campaign. Hopefully, our ad is only showing to teachers, and hopefully those people will take interest in what you've written, and hopefully they'll click it, and then hopefully they'll sign up for your workshop. That's the idea, right? But ads is instant. Like you put your campaign, of course, your website will take time to register. Your payment gateway took a while to get activated. But once all the infrastructure is ready, ads is instant. Like I know Shuba, for example, she already has a website up and running. She doesn't have a payment gateway though, right? So today, if she just wants people to connect with her and book an appointment, that she's all set up. But then she might have to tell them, okay, you'll have to GPay me, or this is my bank account details and stuff like that. But if you want automated payments and stuff like that, then you have to have a payment gateway and things like that. So ads is instant as long as you have the infrastructure ready. But SEO takes time on the website. it depending on how hard the keyword is, it'll take a lot more time. And we have, if people want to deep dive into say, okay, Rishi, I'm ready to invest my time and energy to actually do whatever backlinks and all of that has to be created, then I'll share with you our website over here. I'll send it on the link also on the chat here, school.webdudes.in. I'll put it over here on the chat. So we have got courses that have all the information. This is like Webdude School, learning never ends, courses for everyone. Basically, I have some courses here and my partner Anu Prasad has some courses here. During the lockdown, we had done quite a few of these courses. These are like Google ads, Facebook ads, and Instagram ads. You can enroll for them. And for optimization, there's SEO, for example. Boost your website search ranking. You can go for the SEO course. There you will actually be able to deep dive into how to create the backlinks for your website. Okay, so this is very good. Another one which Shuba, you might like is YouTube optimization and marketing. This is something you might find useful. Okay. And then I have some other courses here, but take a look at these courses if you want to deep dive. But yeah, my intention today was to talk more at the basic level to understand whether SEO is something you guys should dive into or not. Happy to take a few more questions and then we can, wind up for the day. Any other questions from anybody else that wants to ask about SEO? And I will be sharing the recording anyway for you guys to watch this in case I said something that, like went too fast.
Yeah, so Rishi.
Yeah.
See, my website is w3coach.com. Okay,
yeah.
I'm revamping it, you are aware.
Yes.
The current way in which it is there is hardly any mention of me as an NLP trainer, because that time when it was made, the target audience was corporates and I was focusing more on corporate training.
Okay.
Then with lockdown, I have diverted mainly into NLP. Corporate has become a smaller portion of my training.
Okay.
So what thoughts I had in mind, which I wanted to check with you, is that it is okay if the domain name does not contain NLP, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so that can remain as W3 Coach.
Yes.
Any pages for like this guy who I was checking out?
Yeah.
His keyword intensive is there and with best NLP trainer and all that. So what are some of the things that I can follow to make my website more SEO friendly towards NLP?
Right.
Just some broad points.
Yeah. So number one, for example, since the domain name is W3 Coach, right? Let's go to w3coach.com. Okay. So this is the word NLP is not there in the main domain, right?
Yeah.
But just like you have, for example, about Manoj, let's say. Okay. Now, when I click on about Manoj, the URL is w3coach.com/about-mehernosh. Okay. Of course, this is a very good keyword for if you want to know about Manoj, it will have all the textual information about this person or what he does and all that stuff. Okay. So I would suggest that you create a page which says NLP training. Okay. Now, even though your domain name does not have the NLP word in it, because you're a W3 coach, at least the page that you are creating inside should have NLP training at least. And that is good enough. Okay. And then of course
that I'm doing in the new one.
Right. And in that page, you can have all the NLP training, NLP trainer, mentioned it. And if you want to know how exactly to do it, you can always go to the this one SEO course. It will take in depth on how to do that. This SEO course, which is there, will give you all the details. It's actually a 3-day program. Day 1, day 2, day 3, which is about 2 hours, so total 6 hours of material. This is delivered by Anu Prasad. I was also there in that. It was done sometime in 2021, and you can watch these 3-day program step by step. These are recordings. You can go through step by step as to how to make sure that your page over here, the one that you call NLP training, how to make sure it is maximum optimization done, so that at least on the page there is no question of you not optimizing the content. Okay? And the second part on the day 2 is the off page. which means what are the relevant websites to go to? Okay, you must go to blogging sites. Like I think there are good blog sites, right? So I think Medium and all are good. There are some sites like Medium and all, very good website. You can go and create, see 10 best free blogging sites. Okay, so you go to these blog sites which are other domain names because they're not your domain name, and whatever those blog sites are, you go and create a blog article that will point back to your w3coach.com/NLP training. Okay, so if this link is backlinked from another website, basically the more number of backlinks you have, Google every 15 days it'll search the internet and say, oh, wait a second, this link has got quite a few backlinks. So therefore, let's not rank it on page 5. Let's bring it up to page 3 or 2, right? Because it sees the content also, it sees the URL also, and it sees there are many backlinks pointing to the same link. That means other third-party sites are pointing to your website. So that's the off-page SEO, which is called. And that will make sure it comes to page 1. Now, if you don't have the patience to go and create your article and backlink to your website, you can also go to many PR agencies that says, you know what, we'll do it for you. We will write an article for you about NLP training and put your website backlink, the one you give us, and that will get fed into all those other media agencies. You have to pay them some money, but they take it as a job, they get it done. Okay. You can also do guest posting. There are many people that say you can guest post on our blogs. They'll charge you some money to do a guest post. So you can buy the guest posts and then but you make sure that those websites, wherever the guest posting is being done, that domain ranking must be high. If that domain ranking is high, then Google will say, oh, that's a very good, very high ranking website, reputed website. So if you get a guest post from there to you, it's good. So sometimes somebody might charge you $1 for a guest post. Another guy will say, I'll charge you $10 for a guest post. Check that guy's blogs, which site he's going to put your guest post, and check in SEMrush how high is the ranking, the domain DR value. For example, I told you, first we said, look at the domain ranking.
The authority that you
authority score. If your authority score can be above 50, 60 of the guest post, then that's good. But if the guest post is like 5 or 10, then even by paying a $1 there, Google will not give you that much of credibility. Like Times of India is 99 or 100. If you go to indiatimes.com or whatever, timesofindia.com, whatever it is, ranking of that domain name is very, 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 very high. It's like, that's why to get a backlink from Times of India to your website, they say, lakho rupees de do bhai, hum backlink bana ke de. But that's how to go about doing it. That's how the methodology is that way. And that course which is there on school.webdo, you can go through.
I will enroll. Sure. I'll do that. One more question.
Yes.
So if I'm on my website itself, I have, even in the current website, I have a lot of blogs on NLP. That helps?
Yes. So even though it is your own W3 Coach website, but if you're writing NLP articles which are backlinked to your main NLP page, so I would suggest
they have to be backlinked.
Because I'll tell you what, internal linking also counts, not as much as third party. But third-party websites, more number of third-party websites will increase your credibility. But having internal backlinks is also good, because in your own articles that you have on NLP, you'll say that for more information about my courses, click here. And when they click here, it goes to your main NLP training program. So all the NLP blogs that you create within W3 Coach should backlink to your main NLP training page. So
I'll go and edit those blogs with the new link.
Correct. And once you do that, you go to Search Console, and that's explained in the course also. Search Console, you can go there and say re-index all those blog pages. So Google will then not wait 30 days to do it. It will do it right now. Search Console, you can tell Google, go and index it now. Go back and re-index it now. So within 24, 48 hours, it will re-index it.
All right. Fine.
But don't do it too often. Just do it. So first you do all the blogs, point it all to this page, make sure this page is properly optimized. Then you go to Search Console and say, okay, boss, do all. If you do daily, then he'll think some spam activity is going on.
Okay, got it.
So that's
Got
one
it.
thing to keep
Great.
in
Yeah.
mind.
Thanks. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Just one question I
Yes,
have.
yes. Yeah, Zarin, your mic is again gone to mute.
No, it's come.
Yeah.
No,
good.
just to ask you, I
Yeah.
think my problem is that the word Montessori will get me there. But if there are people without that word,
Yes.
what is the trick to get them in? See,
So
people who know Montessori will search with Montessori. But
yes,
those who don't know, like
yes,
any particular people, many people don't know, even all over the world.
yeah.
So that kind of education is special.
So what
do you have
is
any
the
suggestions?
Yeah, so I would need to first ask you some questions about it because my understanding of Montessori is not very good as much as yours. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what is Montessori? What is the benefit of Montessori?
It's a different kind of education, a new way, so that the child benefits a great deal. And the parent who knows about it will look for the Montessori school.
Correct.
Because it's an individual base. The child works on his own. There is no class, traditional way of teaching. There is the child individually works, and there is no mass teaching.
So
that is important.
I get that. So now the fact that Montessori is for a different type of teaching system, which the child benefits, a parent will say, my child must not get this regular education, they must get this special education for my child. That is as far as somebody enrolling for the Montessori schools, right? And do you have a school by any chance?
Yeah, we do. But it's not only the school. We are talking about the course.
Yeah. Wait. I'm coming to that. So parents who are searching for Montessori school will come to you, and that too within a certain kilometer radius, right? Where is your school located? Which part it is?
In Kemp's Corner area.
So basically, a lot of South Bombay people may come there, but from Borivali may not come, or from Thane nobody will come. Okay. So now, when it comes to the teacher training, you want people to do the teacher training to train them for this in your school or from any school?
Any school.
Okay, so then the teacher, like for example, Anand is also a trainer. He's teaching some high school teachers some specific type of teaching.
Correct.
And his focus, Anand, may I share your website with the people here? Is it okay? You there? I hope he's not going to get pissed off. Anand, I'm just sharing a website. Okay, so his is Inner Genius, right? So, for example, he is teaching. His focus is teachers again. Okay. Bring out the genius in you. And this is Anand Reddy. And Anand, the passionate process, learning and helping individuals optimize their learning potential in their lifelong journey. And elevating education, unlocking potential. Okay. So here he is talking about, actually, wait, let me go to his course. Yeah, see here he says, for whom is it? It's for high school teachers, it's for school principals, for school owners, college students, so on and so forth. Right? So his whole idea of his website is to communicate this is for teachers, this is for training, this is for them, and why they should enroll for his program. Because it will help the teacher. So if the teacher has to come for your Montessori course, first you have to pitch to them why they need to do this. If you're looking for generally teachers, then they need to know why they should become a Montessori teacher. Now, they may get to know about it because, hey, it pays a better deal than, say, if I were to go to a regular school. If a regular school gives me a course, a monthly salary of, say, 30,000 rupees, here I'll get 50,000 rupees. Or if I'm getting a regular salary at 50,000 rupees, I'll get 85,000 rupees. So because people are always interested in their benefit, they don't mind upping their skills or learning something new so that they can benefit their life in some way. And usually that works for money. So if Montessori teachers are paid a higher amount, then that can be a sales pitch to them. And we can talk about how if they come for this course, they can increase their salary. They can ask for a higher salary. That's really, if that is not part of your marketing scheme, then that's what you need to look into. And we can get on a call after today, maybe tomorrow, day after, we
No,
can.
payment, yeah, but most of them come not because of higher salaries. They come because of better education for the
What does that mean?
children.
No, but why
They are
does the
not
teacher?
interested.
Why does the
No,
teacher care?
The teacher will care because it is a better system.
No,
So
one
we
second.
have to-
I'm not understanding this. Right now, there are many teachers that are teaching in regular schools, which
Yeah, but
is
they don't know what is Montessori.
no. But do people do things because it is better or because it benefits them?
No, it is better.
But
Not that it benefits their salaries or their,
what
you know.
what would be really good would be to ask 10 teachers, do a survey of 10 or 50 teachers, then ask them to fill up this questionnaire, pay them money, say, look, we'll pay you $100, fill up this questionnaire and see what they say. Do they say that? Because I have my doubts because of a better system, whether they'll teach. Okay, they feel they're already got an existing system, right?
No, but mostly it is because it's a better system. So we have to help them understand what is that system, right?
Okay, but by learning a better system, do their life get enhanced in any way?
Yes.
How?
Because they feel satisfied in their teaching career. Many want to change. They know. So once they know Montessori, they do want to change.
So that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It is tough. It is not easy.
I mean, I don't know how many people would actually be saying, let's do this because it's not going to make a financial difference to me in my life. I already have a teaching position in XYZ school, which is very well known, but they study ICSE or CBSE standard or whatever it is. And I'm happy teaching in that school because I get a good salary. Now there's this person, Zarin, who's telling me about, there's a better system called Montessori, and therefore you should come to this teaching course and pay us this 1 lakh, and then you'll be a better teacher. But then you can't go back to that school. You'll have to find a Montessori school, and you'll be only be able to teach in a Montessori school because regular schools don't allow you to practice Montessori teaching. It's too many things to do just for something better. If their betterment is involved in that better trip, then yes, it's easier to sell that. That's how I look at it.
And that's how they come. That's what it is, and that's how they come.
So that means currently today, if teachers are getting 50K, I don't know what the salaries are today. Let's say average salaries. What's the average salary of a teacher today, a school teacher?
No, that I agree. If it's only for money, they will not come.
It has to be also money. People will do something better. Like, for example, people will do something that is better, but it should also better their situation, no? Right? What? Because why would somebody move? I mean,
they do because of the system, because of the work ethics, everything other than.
Are there opportunities in Montessori schools? Are they close to where they live?
Yes. I have 20 vacancies to fill today. But because people don't know it exists, that's where So to spread Montessori is to boost the ethics of Montessori, the idea of Montessori. And that's what we are doing. But it's very difficult because, it's not that they don't want to. Yes, many would say, I can't do it because there is no money. That would be there. I'm not saying no. Those who are really keen and interested.
Yeah, the really keen and interested will do it. You don't even have to sell to them. They'll join your course. They'll find where to get 1 lakh rupees to do your course. But for the other person that says, oh, I've got to pay 1 lakh rupees to learn. That means I have to go back to school and learn. Like, learning something new and pay money for it and then say, no, go back to where? I can't even go back to my school because my school doesn't teach Montessori. So where are the Montessori schools offering salaries at least at par and the same thing? And then I'll teach other children whose parents are willing to put them in a Montessori school. How many Montessori schools are there in Bombay or in India?
We started with very few, but today they are growing very fast because
how many?
The new parent.
How many?
New parents today is very aware that we need.
How many? How many are there?
Many meaning it is not going to be that much, but from 5 schools we are about 50. within a couple of few years. So it will take time.
Zarin, listen to me. You have to do the research on behalf of the teacher that you want to train.
Okay.
You have to do the market study for
Right.
you to sell your, see, what is your goal?
Yeah.
To sell more training courses. I need
Right.
1 lakh multiplied by 20 teachers, right? 20 lakhs ka kamai ke liye, you will have to invest in a presentation that will explain to them that, see, there are 25 schools in Bombay that are falling short of teachers. You are investing 1 lakh, but you'll recover it in just 3 months because they will lap you up. They will hire you right away. I'll put you in touch with all of those schools that are waiting to hire Montessori teacher. You say that to somebody, आपका कोर्स का एडमिशन के लिए लाइन लग जाएगा. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You have to invest in the research to find out what is the opportunity for my Montessori teachers to come and pay me 1 lakh for my training program.
Right.
You have to look at the big picture. If you just see, no, I want to sell only my training program. I want to sell. How do I tell me SEO? Tell me Google ad. Tell me. It's not going to work. They will come because they see, oh, if I come here, then mera itna fayda hoga. There are so many opportunities.
That's a good thought.
This is the way to think. This is how I learned how you have to sell anything in life. It has to be a win-win situation for everybody. It's not just win-win for you. It has to be win-win. The teacher, the school will say, "Arey wow, you are doing training course. Please send me teachers so that I can expand my school." You know, so it has to be end to end. You have to look at the whole picture. I'm happy to get
Yeah, I
offline
think
with you.
I see what you get. What you're saying, we are
Yeah.
trying very hard. It has happened, but not so fast as you would like.
Right.
Thank
But
you.
anyway, you're welcome. So it's been good. I think we extended our 1 hour session by another 20 minutes, but I think it was fun.
Oh, thank
you. Thank you, Zarin, for asking all your questions. And thank you, everybody that stuck around for so long. And we'll see you hopefully in another webinar that I will do shortly again. Maybe in Feb, I'll do another one. All right,
Thank you,
guys.
Rishi.
Thanks, Manoj. Bye. Bye, everybody. Good night. See you guys.